What if the legend you thought was gone forever just came back? Not louder, but smarter, sharper, and dangerously more advanced than anything wearing the Firebird badge before. Because the 2026-27 Pontiac Firebird Trans Am isn't just a comeback. It's a complete reinvention that might change what modern muscle is supposed to feel like. You're watching premium automotive reviews where we go beyond the surface and uncover what really makes a car matter. And this time, you're not just looking at a revival. You're witnessing a machine that blends heritage with future-ready engineering in a way that feels almost unreal at first glance. The moment you see it, something feels familiar, but not in a nostalgic way. It's more like the past has been reimagined through a futuristic lens. That iconic Firebird presence is still here, but now it's sharper, wider, and far more aggressive. The front end hits you immediately, with that bold, sculpted grille carrying the Firebird name like a statement, not just a badge. The LED headlights slice through the design with precision, giving it a predatory look, almost like it's watching the road before it even moves. And then there's the hood. That signature Trans Am-inspired sculpting returns, but now it's functional, channeling airflow in ways that older muscle cars never could. Subtle carbon fiber accents blend into the body, not for show, but to reduce weight and enhance performance. The stance is low, planted, and unmistakably confident. This isn't trying to fit into today's design language, it's rewriting it. But here's where it gets interesting. As you move along the side profile, the aerodynamics start telling a deeper story. Every line, every curve, every vent feels intentional. The wide body proportions aren't just about looks. They create stability at high speeds, and those large multi-spoke performance wheels fill the arches perfectly, hinting at what this car is truly capable of. You start to realize, this isn't just a design exercise. It's engineered aggression. Step inside, and everything changes again, because this is where the Firebird breaks away from its past completely. Gone are the simple, raw interiors. In its place is a driver-focused cockpit that feels both high-tech and deeply connected to performance. Premium leather wraps around the seats with detailed Firebird embroidery, while carbon fiber and brushed metal accents create a perfect balance between luxury and sport. The digital display stretches across the dashboard, seamlessly integrating the instrument cluster and infotainment system into one fluid experience. But it's not just about screens, it's about intelligence. The system adapts to your driving style, learns your preferences, and even suggests performance settings based on how you drive. It's like the car understands you before you fully understand it. Ambient lighting subtly flows through the cabin, shifting tones depending on drive mode. In comfort mode, it feels calm and refined. Switch to sport, and suddenly the entire cabin tightens up visually. Darker tones, sharper highlights, a completely different atmosphere. It's not just a car interior anymore. It's an experience that evolves with you. And then comes the part everyone's been waiting for. What's powering this new Firebird? This is where Pontiac's return gets serious. Under the hood, you're looking at a next-generation twin-turbo V8, pushing somewhere around 700 horsepower. But that's not the whole story. There's also a hybrid-assisted system working alongside it, delivering instant torque and sharper acceleration. The result? A machine that feels brutally fast, but also incredibly precise. Power is sent through an advanced all-wheel drive system, giving it grip that older muscle cars could only dream of. The suspension adapts in real time, reading the road and adjusting instantly. So whether you're cruising through the city or pushing hard on open roads, the car feels composed and confident. 0 to 60 happens in the low 3-second range. But numbers don't fully capture what this feels like. It's the way the car launches, the way it stays planted, the way it responds instantly to every input. This isn't just speed, it's control, refined to a level that changes how you experience performance. And yet, despite all this power, it doesn't forget practicality. The ride quality in daily driving is surprisingly comfortable. There's enough space for weekend trips, and the tech makes long drives feel effortless. Adaptive cruise control, lane assist, and a full suite of driver assistance systems work quietly in the background, giving you confidence without taking away the connection. Safety has also evolved. The Firebird now uses advanced sensor systems and AI-assisted monitoring to predict potential hazards before they even become visible. It's constantly analyzing the environment, making adjustments in milliseconds. And the best part? You don't feel overwhelmed by it. It just works. Now here's something most people won't expect. This car isn't trying to compete the way muscle cars used to. It's not about being the loudest or the most extreme. It's about being smarter, more complete, and more adaptable. It blends raw emotion with modern intelligence in a way that feels completely new. And that raises an important question. Who is this car really for? It's for the enthusiast who grew up loving muscle cars but wants something that fits into today's world. Someone who still wants power and presence, but also expects technology, comfort, and refinement. It's for drivers who don't just want to go fast. They want to feel connected to something that evolves with them. Pricing is expected to start around $85,000, with higher performance variants pushing well past the $110,000 mark depending on configuration. And honestly, when you look at what it offers, it starts to make sense. This isn't just paying for a badge, it's investing in a completely reimagined experience. And maybe that's the biggest takeaway here. The 2026-27 Pontiac Firebird Trans Am doesn't feel like a throwback. It doesn't rely on nostalgia to make its impact. Instead, it takes everything the Firebird stood for, power, identity, attitude, and rebuilds it for a future that demands more. So the real question isn't whether the Firebird is back. It's whether anything else in this segment is ready for what it's becoming. Because once you've seen what this car can do, going back to the old idea of muscle might not even feel the same anymore. If you've made it this far, you already know this isn't just another car reveal. It's the start of something bigger. Let me know what you think about this new Firebird and if this is the comeback you were waiting for. And if you enjoy exploring cars beyond the surface, you already know where to stay.